Another cold and icy start to the day with some snow showers in the north, but all change into the weekend. It is milder, wetter and windier with the chance of our next named storm. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up. Good morning, Britain.
I was going to say, should we not ask what's in her mug this morning?
She's part of the problem. Do you know what I mean? then I'm definitely. The thing is, I have to sort of panic, don't you?
And sat right at the top.
But yeah, we'll find out because I don't doubt that Laura's left. Get in touch with us. Let us know what the crack.
Yeah, Olivia says I have decaf green
in a dressing room in a hotel room, Laura.
You know what? Nearly every single time the phone charger, because
Yes.
it's just the last thing that you think about, and you leave, and you're just like, oh my God, I've done it again. So yeah, usually that's it.
Have you?
No comment.
Oh, well, that's a yes. You just coat, scarf, gloves.
Then you will literally need everything else for the weekend because it is stormy, it is wet, it is windy. So you will need to gather every single type of your weather clothes as we head through the next few days. But before I get to the UK weather, I just want to talk about something that came up from the Met Office this morning. Now, we all know, last week I talked about it, how Earth last year globally was the hottest year that we have ever recorded. Why do temperatures rise? It is because we burn fossil fuels and our greenhouse gases are rising. Rising greenhouse gases equal rising temperatures. Well, today the Met Office have given their forecast for greenhouse gases for this year, what the rise in carbon dioxide is set to be. And here's what we know. Now, our atmospheric levels of carbon dioxide have been rising pretty rapidly over the last 60 years. Burning fossil fuels means these levels rise. But this is the forecast for this year, the forecast for 2024. At the moment, it says that it is not compatible with any of the forecasts to limit our warming to 1.5 degrees. So the current rise in carbon dioxide from burning fossil fuels this year means that we are way, way off track and actually almost unable to reach our 1.5 degree target. Why does this matter? Well, for us in the UK, we're set to have hot. So it's definitely that this winter is a sign of things to come. For most of it, it has been very stormy. That will happen again later on this weekend. But for the time being, it's this brief cold snap that we have bringing further snow across the country today. Here's our snow depths at the moment. Altnahara having the highest 37 centimetres. But this is changing. We have high pressure. It's still cold for today. But from tomorrow onwards, the Atlantic battles back. What does that mean? It means that milder air moves in. A huge climb in our temperatures, turning wet and windy. Potentially, this could be our next named storm on Sunday. And all of this combination with increased rainfall and snowmelt means the increased chance of flooding. But back to today. Let's stick with the cold and the sunny. That's what we greeted with for many this morning. Crisp, cold sunshine for much of England, Wales and Northern Ireland, but frequent snow showers across the north of Scotland, adding to these snow totals. Top temperatures today between 5 and 8 degrees, so a little higher than we had yesterday, adding in the wind, feeling more like freezing. But this weekend it will change, milder, wetter and windier. Good morning to you. It is another cold, frosty and for many icy start to the day. More snow showers forecast in the north today, topping up the levels that we already have. These are our highest totals, 37 centimetres at Glascarnock and also in Altnahara. But there is change coming this weekend. Weather fronts queuing up in the Atlantic make progress. So the high pressure that's been blocking them, keeping it cold and settled, being replaced by wet and windy weather from the west. And this moving in on Sunday could potentially be our next named storm. So we are watching that with many warnings in force for the weekend. But for today, it is cold and sunny for England and Wales yet again, with frequent snow showers across the far north. And we have warnings in force for those. For snow and ice for large areas where we have these wet surfaces, it could be very slippy on the roads and pavements, especially, of course, in Northern Ireland, where the gritters have gone on strike. So the showers falling here onto these cold surfaces means it could be very icy and treacherous on those roads. But at least crisp winter sunshine greeting many of us across England, Wales, Northern Ireland today. The north of Scotland picking up frequent snow showers today. 4 to 7, maybe 8 degrees, not as cold as the last few, adding in the wind, feeling like freezing. But that's our last freezing day for now. Let's see how things pan out as we head through the next 7 days. So for those of you looking ahead to the weekend, maybe into next week, this is what is coming up. So the north of the UK, Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, average temperatures here has been below average. But look at this huge climb, massive jump as we head through the rest of the weekend into next week. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK. Well, today it is sunshine and wintry showers, but from tomorrow onwards it is wet and windy and it stays unsettled into next week. Fortunes further south to England and Wales for the next 7 days. Our 7-day outlook helps with our trend in temperature. Cold and then becoming much, much warmer as we head into next week, way above average. Percentage chance of rainfall that's largely dry as we head through the weekend, but turning much wetter as we head into next week.